So you might remember from last week or last video, Gayle arrived and this was our farewell drinks on our foredeck. And we were leaving to head up north, all the islands north of Grenada, Carriacou, Ronde Island, Union Island, Tobago Keys, Canouan, and Bequia. So here it is. Enjoy.
And that is St. George's. That's the hospital, best position in town. Up there is the old fort. British islands always protected the islands with a fort full of cannons, very similar to St. Helena, full of cannons. And that is St. George's town. That's the Carriacou, the waterfront. Sorry, taking this from the boat, so it's a bit wobbly. Yeah, quite a pretty little town. Party boat off St. George's. So we thought we were rolling around on the sea, but this poor guy probably also had a bit of a roll around one night. The house is sort of sliding down the cliff. Just moored up at the sculpture park. Short snorkel over there, and we hopefully between the underwater statues. Bit of a gloomy day, so we'll wait for a brighter patch.
So the Grenada Underwater Sculpture Park is world famous. I think it's on one of the heritage sites of the world. It's all underwater statues they've put in there, and you can go and snorkel on them. Very interesting.
Someone's in the Duang, or there's been a praying. Heading north along the west coast of Grenada, getting to Ronde Island, the first island north of Grenada. There comes the top of the island there, and there in the distance you can see Ronde Island. And, yeah, so we're heading straight up there. Unfortunately, it's straight into the wind. As you can see on our wind meter here, straight into the wind, and it's blowing 23 knots, so we're going to bash a bit. Let's see how we go. So we're leaving Grenada for a week or two. There it goes. We're travelling north, island in the south. Fishing rod, already hooked up one little Jack Trevally thing, which we put back, not great eating, I don't think. This is sargassum weed. It's a weed that's all over the Caribbean. It grows on the surface and floats around in big islands. And so we're coming up to Ronde Island. It is for sale. It's the most expensively priced private island in the world at the moment. I'll tell you a bit more about it later once we're in there, but this is all Ronde Island. Approaching Ronde Island, and it's all little rocky outcrops around it. It's quite an impressive looking island. Looks sort of a bit Jurassic Park like almost. We've got to head in there, straight in round that corner, and up and go look for a protected bay. So this is our overnight anchorage on Ronde Island, just north of Grenada. We came from there. You can see Grenada down in the distance. So it was about a 4-hour motor against the wind. This is Ronde Island, the story of Ronde Island. It's for sale. It's the most expensive private island listed for sale in the world at the bargain price of 100 million US dollars. That's 1.6 billion rand. I suppose if you put in an offer for 90 million US dollars, they might take a look. So if you've got any lying around, come on guys, I'll open your wallets. Anyway, it's a stunning anchorage. The water is turquoise blue. I dived down on the anchor. It's like an aquarium down there, HDH pool water down there. And it's only us, this neighbouring yacht, catamaran over there. The island is totally uninhabited. There are a few fishing huts down the south, but otherwise it's pretty much an uninhabited island. And this is our crowded anchorage off Ronde Island. Woke up this morning, this guy arrived late yesterday afternoon. And this is our neighbouring boat. Yeah, fairly peaceful little anchorage, waiting for the sun to come over the horizon still. Even the sun here is late, island time. There are the little baitfish. Casted a spoon at them yesterday, and virtually every cast hook one up. It's a little bit too small for the pan, unfortunately. But I persisted, and I was rewarded with an Indian threadfish, and it was delicious. We ate on it for 2 nights. A really good catch, and quite a rare catch as well. Snorkeling on Ronde Island was stunning, crystal clear water and plenty of Livingstone fish to see. On our way to Carriacou, it's a bit of a dash into the sea. Gayle holding on tight, a little bit apprehensive, but she's hanging in there. She's not green yet. About an hour to go. I'll show you, that's how we're bouncing. You can see the horizon going up and down. Yeah. Take it. Lunch done at Iguanas here at Tobago Marina or Carriacou Marina, and yeah, very pleasant in between the yachts. And there we go, Thursday 4th of August, leaving Carriacou. Gayle's taking us out of the anchorage, and we're going around the corner to Sandy Island, which is basically just that, it's an island of sand. So we're just onto the mooring ball at Sandy Island, off Carriacou Island, uninhabited sandy cay. Yeah, very tropical, beachy, snorkely looking place. Nice little anchorage for the night, I think. Well done, Gayle. She got us all the way from Tobago Bay onto the mooring ball at Sandy Island. There's no drama, didn't hit anything, didn't beach the boat, and safely on a mooring ball. Women drivers are pretty good, I must say. Guys, I can tell you for free where the fish is. The fish is over there, not there. Paradise Beach Club. Yeah, they send out a water taxi, it fetches you at your boat. There's Gayle. And the boat is over there somewhere. There we go. Just off Sandy Island. So we're just across the bay from Sandy Island.
few too many drinks later, Kim gave us a ride back to our boat. More snorkeling off Sandy Island, and this is underneath those islands of sargassum and weed from the bottom. On our way from Carriacou, we're crossing over to Union Island. This is all Union Island, which is the first island of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So we're trying to get there by 4 or 3 o'clock so we can check in. Customs closes at 4, so it's a little bit of a race. Got the jib pulling hard, we've got the engines going, got Gayle at the helm, and so far so good. Clifton, capital of Union Island, we've just checked in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Oh, what a pleasant little town. This is the main road, this is it. And there we are, checked into St. Vincent and the Grenadines, as I said earlier, but in case you missed it. Now, pleasant little mooring field here at Clifton Harbour, and the little town's actually quite pleasant. And that's where we came from. Down there is Carriacou, sailing island to island. Not too bad. It was a bit of a choppy crossing, but not too bad. Hey, St. Vincent flag going up, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, arrived from Grenada. The ferry's coming in. Gayle is eager to go. She's rushing me now, but I don't want to tangle with that ferry. So we just, it's right behind us. If you look behind you, there it is. We're going to go straight back into him, so we won't play chicken with him today. It's a bit bigger. Captain Simmons, and we've just done a perfect job. There is, we took the jib from one side to the other. As you can see there, the jib is now on the other side. We're coming around the bottom of Union Island to get to Chatham Bay. That's our target down in the distance there. And just anchored down at Chatham Bay on Union Island. Very pleasant. And yeah, got this spiffy super yacht behind us. Hopefully we don't break anchor, because we'll go crashing into him. So we don't want to scratch his paintwork. Probably cost a few million to touch up his paintwork. My paintwork's fine. That's our veggies there, keeping fresh in the net. And that's out towards sunset coming up. It's going to be a goodie. Gayle's having a sundowner. The G&T. Gayle and I are still debating whether it's National Bra Day, but we came to common ground and we said every day is Bra Day. So we're Brian, and there it is. A bit of pork and a bit of steak. Yeah, it's National Bra Day in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Let's just call it that. On our way out of Chatham Bay, heading for the Tobago Keys. And pleasant nights, but windy. The wind sort of comes over the mountains and accelerates down onto the water, so it's a little bit drafty anchorage. But it was good. Spoiled by the super yacht, half the view. And arrived at Tobago Keys onto a marine ball, and this is life at Tobago Keys. It's very chilled. We're on the reef of Tobago Keys, and
The dinghy just tied up to a mooring ball, and we're in the middle of pretty much Boggerall, and you can see lots of reef around us. Beautiful snorkeling.
Yeah, the Tobago Keys was a special treat. I got my paddling going again after my back issues. So happy to be back in the ski.
Another snorkel. Quite a bit of coral, small fish, nothing significant. But yeah, like a swimming pool, like an aquarium. Decent. We are where the boats were down there, somewhere you can just see in the distance there. Here at, we'll call it Turtle Island, it's some long French name, can't remember. But it's where the turtles hatch, and it's a sanctuary for turtles and iguana lizards. So we're going to go look for an iguana lizard on the island.
Up to the top of the island and heard this rustle in the bushes behind me and turned around and there was this monster. I think Gayle got a bigger fright than me though.
It's an iguana. He's soaking up some sun, eyeballing us.
Okay, so he probably wasn't eyeballing us, he was just enjoying the view as well. I think this is what he was looking at. Probably not our brightest move, hiking in slip-slops, myself included, and stubbed my toe open. So yeah, too bright.
So I was about to go do my morning ablutions, and this guy woke me up through the window. And he was spying on me and hoping to catch a view of me on the loo, so I'm spying back on him now. Sunset supper. Beautiful sunset. Dinner is about to be served. Other one and only G.
Finally got my drone flying. Couldn't fly it in Grenada because of the airport, but managed to get some great shots from the drone. Enjoy.
Visitor, thrown him some bread, but he doesn't trust me. They do eat bread, I know that. I've thrown them bread before and it causes a bit of a frenzy. Come on, you look hungry. Into sandy Lane Marina. It all looks awfully swanky. Some fancy apartments. Gayle at a position, and we've got a guy in a dinghy over there guiding us in. All moored up at Sandy Lane Marina, styling it for a night. Fancy apartment blocks, shops and restaurants over there. It's all a pretty new development. Apparently they were struggling to get it off the ground. We've got a South African manager in, and he's tackling it now, trying to get busier. It's fairly quiet, but beautiful setting. And the marina sort of runs down a canal, and right next to the canal is the airport runway. Yeah, just in place. Yeah, more Sandy Lane, and this fascinated Gayle, or impressed Gayle the most. That's the entrance to the showers and the bathroom. It's awfully posh. So that's Gayle's sole reason for coming here. Biggest caterpillars I've ever seen. Look at this guy. He's just nibbling away and the whole tree, and there's quite a few of them. Another one. They almost look like snakes, they're so big. The size of it, sure. Having a good nibble. Now that's a caterpillar. That shenanigans beach bar, pool bar thing. Looking straight out across the bay. Over there is the Tobago Keys, where we just came from, down there. And yeah, nice here. Pricey. Just paid 90 Rand for a Coke and another 90 for a Sprite. Might be our only drinks here. Going nicely, so we're going between Canouan and Bequia. Cruising along at 7 to 8 knots. Yacht down there, I've got him on the AIS. I think he's racing us. Never a race. It's last to win. Triangles behind us, chasing us hard. He's not catching us, and I think I know which yacht it is. It's a fairly big catamaran. So yeah, we're heading up, and we're doing 7 knots, 7.1, straight into wind. We've got one engine running, half power, just to soften the waves a bit and keep us on course. So we're crossing from Canouan Island, Sandy Lane Marina, and we're crossing to Bequia Island, which should be the furthest north we go. Yeah, it's a bumpy day. We're dashing into it, we've got no choice, into the northeaster. Gayle is holding on tight. So far she's okay, no moaning yet. So here we are, we got to Bequia Island in one piece. Bit of a bumpy ride, but not too bad. 3 hours dashing into it. But yeah, cheers, passage beer. Cheers, bro. Ooh, that's nice. Tough Tuesday afternoon at Jack's Beach Bar on Bequia Promenade. Pretty chilled. 1 G&T for Gayle and a Carriacou. So here we are in Bequia at a bar, but believe it or not, the town, the capital here is Port Elizabeth, and it gets even more freaky. Across the road there begins the suburb of Pretoria. Pretoria in Port Elizabeth in Bequia, about 12,000 kilometers from South Africa. A bit odd. And Bequia town, that is Port Elizabeth, and as I say, there is a Pretoria suburb in there somewhere. That's Bequia. And Bequia, very quaint and pretty with the dingy dock again. And all the yachts are moored over there. The main street, Bequia. You get out of the street here. And yeah, very nice, lovely little shops here. There we are at the dinghy dock at Bequia, the main public dinghy dock. I just had to get a video of Gayle carrying the garbage lady. And yeah, that's town there, beautiful town. End of another tough day in Bequia. Sundown is coming up. Somewhere there. And yeah, end of day goof. So we've got sunset in the west, and on the east, over Bequia Bay, we've got the moonrise in the east. Isn't that stunning? Look at that. Beautiful. And another why not bra. Sorry, here it is. Just had to look, I have to find the bra with the camera. But there it is, some chicken. Lamb chops are very difficult to come by here. Table already, Gayle already. Beautiful evening. So, alcohol or booze is quite expensive here in this part of the world. So Gayle has taken to South African wines, found some Namakwa Dursey vein, some rosé, but she says it's drinkable. Guys, this is the stuff. It's a diamond rum. It's the cheapest rum here, but it's coconut flavored. Unbelievably good. I might say even better than my Die Hard Spice Gold. Diamond coconut rum. try get some home at some stage.
My snorkel sighting of Bequia, this moray eel, also eyeballing me.
A floating bar restaurant. Out there somewhere, we're down there.
And the floating restaurant done for the day. We will be back tomorrow. It was floating bar, sorry, Gayle's fussy, yeah, it's a floating bar. And yeah, very much a have to tomorrow again for our sins. It's Princess Margaret Beach in Bequia. Yeah, pretty scenic, beautiful. We anchored out there somewhere. Unbelievably clean and tidy. Really impressed. Even Gayle is cleaned up and tidied up. And that's the whole of Admiralty Bay, Bequia, Port Elizabeth, Pretoria in the distance. But yeah, stunningly beautiful. And everything really neat. Viento Del Mar is sitting down there. It is in the distance between those two, the small one. Very chilled here at the Reef Bar. This is a 12 o'clock icebreaker. Yeah, pleasant setting, bit of a walk to get you, but well worthwhile. Even the cat's proper cool cat. Definitely a cool cat. Airing between the legs. The cat's legs, not our legs. Promenade, Bequia, going towards town. It's a shortcut to town instead of going over the cliffs. Go along the bottom of the cliffs. They built a handy little promenade. Bequia Promenade, shortcut to town. And it goes along this little promenade, up the beach, up the stairs, and through to town. The second last stop on our 12 o'clock in the day pub crawl. Maria's upstairs, yeah. Second last, we still got the floating pub to do. And at Max for a pizza. A terrible setting. Sunset pizza. I'm sure there'll be a drink involved. There's. Hey guys. for departure from Bequia. We checked out yesterday afternoon out of Customs and Immigration. The sun isn't about to come over the top of the hill there. And yeah, it was good. Bequia was really good. Stunning little place. So yeah, and we're going to try and do Grenada in one shot, either to St. George's to check in, or straight through to Prickly Bay and check in the morning. But we've got about a 10-hour sail due south. Leaving Bequia, and it's given us a magnificent rainbow. Cruising along nicely. The wind has finally picked up. About 9 in the morning. They took all the fishing lines in. There's too much sargassum weed. It's that brown weed that floats on the surface, gets caught in the lures. But yeah, going along well now. Sitting, I'm going to show you around about 8 knots, 7 knots. Lines up. Too much sargassum weed here. You can see that stuff in the brown stuff in the water. There it is on the deck. That's what I just took off the hook. Just hooks it up, and yeah, I'm not going to catch any fish with weed on the hooks. Almost at St. George's, back at Grenada. Just down the coast there. Perfect timing, all tied up to the mooring ball. And the sun is about to set. At St. George's, quite a few boats around here. And that is St. George's town over there. Yep.
Brandon finishing his early morning paddle. Happy check that he's back in his boat.
Quick customs and immigration at St. George's, and caught the bus to watch the rugby. So after the rugby, took a taxi back to the bus, to the boat, and busy sailing the boat back around to Prickly Bay. We're just coming around the very bottom tip. That's the bottom tip of Grenada. The airport runway is right on that tip, and Prickly Bay entry is just over there. Nearly back to home base. And home Jerome, back at Prickly Bay. Expertly moored up by Gayle. And right in front of the marina again, same mooring ball as I had. Very convenient to the dinghy dock right there. They've kindly kept it for me for 2 weeks while I was away. Had to pay for it though. Post passage beers celebrate our arrival back in Bequia Bay.